our solution is we want to find a solution within the school system itself, and we came to a realization that our school doesn't recycle after we interviewed custodians, and they're like they only recycle cardboards and not plastics. They recycle garbage, garbage and plastics are mixed in together. They're not recycled.
Did they tell you why they don't do it? Why don't they
No.
take out the cans and the bottles?
No.
So
They're
it's just probably
mixed
not.
in together.
So for them, it's probably, see, that's the issue, because a lot of the schools tend to do that, but I just think it's lack of knowledge. It's lack of either separating it because the children are throwing it in one can and maybe not giving them the option to put it in another can, like labeling it and saying, hey, recycle your bottles and your cans here. I'm not sure why they do that, but I think it's more lack of not knowing. I don't think
But
that
they
they
don't
Right.
even have like a pin for
That's why. That's what
Right.
I'm saying. So for them not knowing that they should be doing that is why I feel that that's why they don't recycle. I don't think it necessarily is that the custodians are doing it purposely. I just think that they're working with what they have. So I think that once we start giving them the blue bins so they can put it in their cafeteria on the common hallway, or start giving them reusable bottles so then the kids can eliminate also the amount of plastics that are being used, because we're at a phase right now where it's not so much let's recycle.
Yeah.
Because recycle has plummeted so bad, like Asia's not taking our material, India's no longer taking our material, we really should be focusing on reusing. We should be using reusable bottles instead of buying so many water bottles. Those sorts of things. But we should definitely be able to put in these blue bins and helping the schools get blue bins for their cafeteria and their common areas. I reached out to a couple of the schools and I gave them the New Jersey Sustainable grant for the schools, and that money allows them to buy things to enhance their recycling efforts, which would be being able to buy those bins, bringing in educators to show the children the importance of sort of separating. So hopefully a couple of the schools have applied for it. I know Lincoln High School just started doing the recycling of plastics and cans along with cardboard. 17 school is doing it. I believe number 7 just started to do it. So the schools are starting to do it now because recycling has become now a topic of conversation, because we're having so much of our ocean life being affected. A dolphin just washed up not in near, I can't remember what state, but he was full of plastic.
I saw that
You saw
video
that?
that morning.
Yeah. So it's becoming now a topic of conversation where now more people are paying attention, and I think that this is definitely the time when we'll be able to make a big impact.
When we spoke on the phone, we talked about the certain laws that, not laws. Yeah, the certain laws within that the schools have to follow. Like
Well-
there has to be a recyclable trash bin.
Yes, they do.
Every
They
country.
have to have, because recycling is the law since 1985. That's what I'm saying. It's just that the custodians are just, I truly believe, are just working on what they have. I mean, it's just not, a lot of people don't pay attention to recycling. They don't see the importance of it. That's the reason why we need to focus on it with schools.
I don't think it's more the students' fault, because when we visited not just our school but
Mhm.
different schools, we noticed that most of them don't have like recycling.
That's why the district is not applying. It's not supplying them with what they need. So
now
they're
it's the
working.
district's problem.
Well, yeah, it's not the custodial's fault. It's really not lack of knowing and not them working with what they have. They only have the black trash can, so they're just putting regular trash cans out. Kids and everybody's throwing everything in one trash can because they don't have an extra one to put it in.
Yeah.
No one has said that. No one has said to them, hey, where's the blue can? If someone did, or you have a teacher that buys into the program, then you'll have a school that wants to recycle. Then you'll have a school that's paying attention to recycling. But right now, they're just working with what they have. Nobody really has paid attention to recycling the way that we should, even though that it's been a law since 1985. A lot of people don't pay attention to it. It's now, within the last couple of years, that you're starting to hear a lot about recycling. You're now starting to hear about composting.
Yeah.
You don't hear that much in an urban setting like us. We're starting a pilot program for backyard composting. Lincoln High School started composting for their little garden. You're starting now to have more of those conversations because now it's starting to show an impact on the world.
Is there any consequences of
For
people
not recycling?
following the, the
There,
law?
if let's say a store doesn't follow it, we have inspectors that'll give you a ticket for that. There's a summons that's attached to non-complying with recycling law.
What about in schools?
The school's not as, Jersey City just got involved in the school, so now is when we're gonna start to make an impact in the schools. I truly believe that by the end of this school year and beginning of next, you'll start to see that all of our schools in Jersey City will be recycling.
So our project is basically we're gonna create an app and a recycling trash bins where a student can take a picture of the trash bin and they'll be awarded, like their school will be awarded for that the amount of trash that they'll recycle.
So whoever collects the most would win something.
Yeah, like a field
That's
trip
nice.
somewhere, like first, second, third place, something
Very
like that.
nice.
What do you think?
I think that's
Do you
great.
think it's gonna be efficient?
I think it will be efficient. Anything that you would try, because anything that has a reward at the end,
Mhm.
you'll get more people to buy into. You got to give them something for them to do something.
Exactly.
I truly believe that, and especially if you're gonna do something like that, you're gonna be like, you're gonna make it a competition. Everyone's gonna want to
Yeah,
compete.
it is.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I think that's a great idea. I definitely want to see how that turns out. So please keep me posted.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
No
Have a
problem.
good
We
day.
know.
You too.